I don't know if it needs to be said also, by the way, but I've been not talking I've been not talking for this, for like in between. I don't know when I'm ending the videos. I'm assuming that I'm ending them at the end of a cycle, but not necessarily every cycle. Emphasis preparing the gyroll caps. He has had to heavily adapt the recipe, he says. The smell is already incredible and emanates a strange purplish white bulb you have never seen before, and he is slicing it finely. Sprinkle of leaves is the final touch. Oh, I'm sorry. Slices the mushroom and then places them in the wok with a sliced bulb and oil. They caramelize there in that well-worn crucible. He adds liquids, transparent and opaque, and then turns down the heat. A sprinkle of leaves is the final touch. We have a moment, Sleeper. Do you have a story? Call your oldest memory. Explaining that when you were emulated from a person, many of your memories are left behind. A way of keeping sleepers ignorant and malleable, or perhaps as a side effect of the imperfect emulation. You don't really know. What you do know is that some memories survive, and on occasion they come back to you, like shadows passing overhead. Despite one recurring memory, which despite returning to you with enough regularity for you to think it familiar, always fades as quickly as it arrives. Being whole for a moment, that comes with this memory, and then the wholeness slips away to leave you feeling like you have forgotten something important, just can't bring to mind. And you realize you can't find the words to explain how the memories you do have feel like both yours and someone else's at the same time, and how that always fills you with a certain sadness of remaining forever unknown, even to yourself. Sorry for your troubles, Sleeper. Appreciate you sharing with me. Hope it lightens you a little. Helps. He passed you a bowl and heaps the garolles inside, their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce, then whirls and blooms. Eat. It warms you in a way you weren't even sure your body could be warmed. It's a small mercy, you think, that SNR left you this pleasure. Many of the features of frames are there to simulate human experience. You know that much. Emulated minds cannot be rewired, so their need for body experience must be met. That is why you breathe even when you do not need air. Without that simulation, the sensation of drowning would be unbearable. Food serves another purpose. Your frame is able to metabolize it to produce energy from the raw material. Vitamins and minerals are excess, of course. Your frame only needs raw power. So much is wasted. And yet you eat this food and feel the warmth. Nothing feels wasted. All means something to you. Smiles at you, and neither of you need to say anything more. Instead, you simply exchange nods, walk your separate ways back into the bright market, somehow changed. Really funny, actually. Cyberpunk also has, something similar. With full body conversions, where they do specifically mention that, like you don't need to eat. You need, like, a brain gel, basically, that is, like, and I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it's also potentially a power source. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you do need, but FBCs do need a thing. Also, I won't be able to do this because of the thing, unfortunately. But I think, what I would want to do in this scenario would be to go and collect scrap that I'm going to use to maintain myself. If I can roleplay a little bit. You know, how dare I? And like, I don't know. I might be like... I might be, you know, making a terrible, terrible mistake here. Assuming that this is the end of the game, and it's not. I'm gonna down all my money on additional stabilizers. Maybe not all my money. But like, should be enough. I would hope. Is there... There's not a... Okay. I don't pay a lot for this data, but it is something. May as well. In fact, actually, it's enough to buy another stabilizer. Yeah. It's also an interesting thing. I don't think, like, in a cyberpunk world, would I, like... I don't know. I would want to be very minimalist cyberware. Like, only the important or meaningful things to me. I think, like, I probably would, at some point, be like... Because my understanding, I believe... Right? You know, if you... Sorry. Yeah. There is an achievement for doing this, which kind of makes me want to do it. Do I re-roll? Do I re-roll for the 6? I don't know. I guess I should say the for the FBC thing though, like there's a lot that goes into the process of like becoming an FBC. And I don't think I would ever get the money to do that. And B, I mean, like, I think I could probably handle that process, but also I don't know. Potential eternal life does seem like is always a daunting thing. But it's also tantalizing at the same time. Sorry, So, like, I could re-roll. Yes, I could re-roll and let the dice decide. If I get a 6, which, yes, I had a 6, and I kind of wasted it, kind of. Screw it, we'll re-roll. If we get... Oh, jeez. I mean, this is... It's not going to be a negative thing. It's not going to be a negative thing. No, it seems too risky to me. How about this? We'll we'll do this, and it's just gonna be a, like, hey, this is my last day. We'll produce the noodles, and we'll just, like, take some, we'll leave some for the trip. I could have and maybe should have, like, left this for a thing, but oh well. Alright, here we go.